guys, and welcome to Banter 360. It should actually be, no 359. Take I never changed it, but never mind. Right, so nubbed in chat. I've got one watching. I did have two. What am I using? Got the armour kit again. Inside that is a mixture of the cherry bouillons and the red lush. I'm changing over to red lush for this weekend. During the week, well, what day was it? Sunday I mixed up my liquids, both of them, because I was running low, and I remembered to get the VG, but I'm going to have to order some more cherry bouillons. Because that's all the concentrate I've got left. Maybe get 3 more at a push. 3 more bottles at a push. Yeah. Still got loads of the red lush. I've got, what, I don't know, 60%. So that'll be 600ml left or so, because they're litre bottles. And I've got 600ml of nicotine left, because I had to pay one out to mix up my liquids. So yeah, I can't even see what's happening here. Yeah, it is working. I'm just making sure my wee line's going up when I speak, to make sure I'm on the right mic. So what's all happening with everybody else? I'm on holiday this week anyway, that's why I'm doing this now. Just knocked a bottle down, which in turns knocked another one down and knocked another one down. Yeah, so I'm on holiday this week, which makes a change. Try to find where I'm going. I forget the expo page. Got a floor plan up just to see what it looks like. It's not something I've been checking very often. So looking at it, there's only 1, 2, 3 stalls that's not been taken yet. But in saying that, it is smaller this time. It's only using the 2 holes instead of the 3 holes. But yeah, if you're going to the expo, you'll probably find me sitting in the Ohm zone. Yeah, next to the stage as usual. Who's all been added that I can see? Mudfog? Don't think I said them yet. Don't even know who they are. Bar juice. There's one with a dot. I don't know who they are. Couldn't tell you. It could be anybody. There's another one with a dot. Let's see who's all going anyway. I thought I seen a post saying Drip Hack was going to be there. But I take it they're not. Yeah, they're going under a different name. I can't see them at all. It must be going under a different name this time. Not getting up at all in chat. instead of me just scrolling a bit, bring that down so the full things, and there, so you can see it. Hopefully that's the right one. Yeah, there you go. So as you can see, there's only this one here, and this one here that's not been taken up. But we've got a dot there and a dot there. So yeah, they could be anybody. So the main ones is obviously Oxford, Lost Vape, Geek Vape, Vape, Aspire-ish. It's not actually them, it's just a vendor. In your home zone you've got all your usual Infinite, Coils with Scott, Alchemist Cupboard, Tri-Tots, King's Collection, Bogan, surprised he's got a stall, Fugly Juice, Early Bird, Narcoil. So yeah, that's where I'll be sitting, somewhere about there, which reminds me, I have to find my camera, which I've got in my hand. See, it wasn't that hard to find. Make sure I close the right one down. Because I'll have to get this charged before I go. And I can't remember what I'll take with me for it, which isn't very good. Right. Oh, come it. Never likes coming out of its case. Right, are you powering on? Is the first thing. Yeah, it is. Make sure it's all working. I've got my wee sticky for it too, which is just here. See? My wee sticky for it. It's nean dusted. Right, how do I do this again? The only time I actually use this wee camera is actually Expo. That's the only time I use it. I kind of take that out, slide that into there, and then put the clip back on. It didn't clip in for some reason. Put that up, bring that down, and then I should be able to no, it's no point to do. For some reason. So that's to move it. Yeah, the battery's running low on it. No. So I'm going to get instruction manual again. Oh, there we go. See, it turned itself. So that's that one. That's the only one I have to gain. That's how to flip it. I think I just switched that off. Yeah, that the batteries went dead. Oh no, back up. But it's not doing what it's meant to do. it's not doing what it's meant to be doing. So just turn it off. Find out what I'll have to take with it. So I've got everything I need to record some stuff for use. Yeah, because obviously you'll be able to see some footage, even though I've got nobody here and I'm talking to myself. Nothing new there then. Nah, I really thought Deke or somebody would have been in, but not a sausage. He's come to say hi. Have I got a USB-C cable here? No. Yeah, I have. Is it switched on? No. No. Oh. Positive. I've got a spare one here. Yeah, I've got power. And the wee light's flashing, so it's charging. That's something. I've got power. What's in this box? Oh. A USB cable that's never been used. My lanyard. All different components that obviously I've never used because they're still in their bags. So I don't need nothing out of there, since they're still all in their bags, which means I didn't take it the last time. So I'm not going to take it this time. What's underneath? Yeah, I need that. That's the extended battery for it. The microphone, which I never use. The wee tripod, which I never use. And the wee bottom cover that I never use. So it's just really that I need. The wee extended battery. Just for the sake of it. So maybe just take a full box and that way it'll save me forgetting anything. So I've got on charge at the moment, and I'm all covered in dust. How's you not going on? So actually, I mean, you haven't touched nothing for ages. It gets covered in dust, especially in this room. Yeah. If it's lying underneath stuff, it doesn't usually dust down there. Not at all. I can't mind what's in that box. So who's actually going to Expo, for anybody that is actually listening and watching? If you're watching the replay, you can comment in the comments section if you're going or not, because I don't know who's all going to be there. Could turn up to the hotel and it'll just be me that's there. That happened the very first year I went, because I went to the Arden Hotel because I couldn't get into the Premier Inn, and I never went back because I tried to walk it from there to the halls and I was knackered by the time I got there, and then the taxi fare for about a 2-minute drive was just too dear. It was about a tenner or something for the taxi, which was shocking. yeah, nobody coming in at all. Not one person. I didn't care how many people was watching. One, so that'll be me. So I'm here myself. If there's nobody here by past, I'm just going to go. Even though I've got everything set up for the help poster. I have been trying this wee thing out. It's Vaporesso Vibe SE2. There's no buttons or nothing. You've got airflow at the side. You've got a eco, well there is a button. Eco or power, and that's it. There's your airflow above it, just there. There's your wee button for your eco and power. You've got a light, just there. USB is there, and that is it. I've only got one quibble with it, trying to fill the pod fully, because you've got your fill port up here and there's not much space for the juice to run down the front and the back or anywhere around the coil. Yeah, it is actually hard to fill it up. It is a disposable pod, so once your coil's gone, it's gone. You need a new pod for it. Flavour wise, it's actually not too bad. I just wish it would fill up easier, as they say. So they could have been doing me making the pod a wee bit wider, just so there is room for the juice to go past to get to either side. Yeah. There's a bottle that I use when I'm at work, so I can carry it about with me, and the lid's on it's not that good, but it's good enough, and I can get it off. Yeah, it's not even coming. Yeah, it's not the best of lids or that. Anyway, I was trying to fill it up. Fill this up. It was like that, squeezing, and eventually the lid just popped off and just went everywhere. So needless to say, I got totally covered in juice that day, and then that was that. I never took it back to work. And that's all because the juice wouldn't go down past the coil here. So yeah, so if you are getting one, make sure you've got a decent bottle. If you get the wee 10ml bottles of juice, yeah, they should be sufficient enough. It's just that type of bottle, I think, because anytime I filled up with this bottle, it was fine, which is a totally different cap. Yeah, as you can see, it's a wee bit harder, because rather than going inside, hits on the outside of it. But that's too big to fit in my pocket when I'm at work or when I'm working. That bottle usually sits in the car, hence the reason I use the smaller, thinner bottle for when I'm actually working, because the mod I use at work is this. There's nobody even coming in and saying hi to me in chat. I've got 3 people watching, apparently. And not one person has put a post up or a comment to say they're actually watching. So it could be anybody at all in the world that's watching. From my next door neighbour to somebody in America, or somebody in Spain, France, anywhere. because I've not come in and said hi. So I have got another one of these for the healthy poster, because obviously you only get one pod in the pack. So I'm not going to, well, I probably will just send the battery out to somebody. But there it's there. What colour is it? If it says can't see it. I'm going to say it's a pink colour because that's the box for the one that I was using. Yeah, it's hard to see. That's obviously the colour of it. So I'm going to say, since that's a pink colour, it's going to be a pink mod. So in the box that goes for healthy poster, which I'm needing to get running again. So yeah, I'm just going to run them even if there's only 2 people in chat, just to get rid of the backlog of stuff that I've got there. The stuff that I'm going to be selling, I'm going to try and get photographs of them, get them posted up on the Facebook page and group. I'll maybe do bundles, so like maybe 3 or 4 items at once, or in the same package, which then will be up as a package. So if there's 3 or 4 together, you can, that's all going to be together. So we'll just have to wait and see how that goes. How I'm going to do it yet, I don't know. I'll probably just put a start bid in, put an end date, and whoever's at the highest bid the end date and time will get it. It won't include shipping, so you'll have the £5 shipping on top of it. But yeah, that's further down the line. That's when I actually get time to do it. I've still not even tidied up anywhere in here yet, because I've not had time. Any volunteers? That'll be not, because there's nobody in chat. Got loads of t-shirts and hats and whatnot as well to go through and put into healthy posters. I've even got some for companies that no longer exist, because obviously over all the years of doing reviews, I've just been getting them, putting them away in the wardrobe, not wearing them. I don't know how many caps I've got altogether, but I must have about 10 or 11. That's past and still nobody here. And I thought I'd do it live since I didn't get one done on Friday, and Expo's this weekend, so I thought I'd try and get one in before Expo. But nobody wants to come and chat. Nobody wants to help with posting. So yeah. I'll also be getting rid of my Steam Crave collection as well, by the way, just for anybody that may be interested in that, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5 boxes in now. There could be more, because I've got 1, 2. So I had 3 out. Yeah, I've got 3 of them out. So yeah, they'll have to get packed up and put back in their box. I know all my top sides will go together in one package. That's a single, the dual, and is it carbon fibre or carbon? Can't mind. I think I've got 3, maybe have 4. I kind of got spare bottles for them, which will also be included in it. And I don't know if I'm getting rid of my skull yet or not, or if I'm keeping that. Time will tell with that one, if I'm getting rid of it or not. Stupid, I can't see my flashing light when it's in the case. Because when it's in, it's hidden, so you don't care if it's charged or not. That's a wee design flaw for them, eh? So whoever's watching, you want to come in and say hi, instead of me just sitting here talking to myself as usual. I'm going to be going soon if nobody comes in and comments in chat. I know you have to be subscribed for 2 minutes, I think it is, before you can actually post in chat. But yeah, just have to wait and see if anybody is coming. I doubt it, like. I'll probably just sit here. I've got 5 minutes anyway till I go. I'll tell you what I did notice. At the NEC at the moment, there is a Titanic exhibition on as well. So I'm doing there, maybe going, here we nose at that, see what it's about. Maybe. So you maybe even get a wee clip of it if I go to it. Depends how bored I get at the expo. Still not getting one in. I've got 4 watching. Nobody's commenting though. Nobody at all. No, nobody commenting. Come on. Come and say hi. I'll give you a shout out. Don't be shy. If you actually met me, then you would class me as shy. And I can do this, no bother at all. Where you can get people that can talk forever, but they wouldn't go live. Strange world. So there's nobody coming in then. Nobody want to say hi. I'm taking that so no. How would you like to win song? There we go, got somebody now. Hi Deke. Where you been? You're 40 minutes late. Totally late. Ah, the rugby again. That's shocking, that. What is it, rugby every night? Because even when I come live on a Friday, you say that. I did post it at, 6 o'clock. I got all set up and shared it on the group page and on my own profile on Facebook. Can't even see chat for my mic. Yeah, that's what kids do for you though, isn't it? Make you go places when you didn't want to. We shall not have to fight for the number 1 spot tonight. Because it is just you that's there. Nobody else. Yeah, see, so you're going to go away out for the day as well. I've got 4 viewers. What's another one? Yeah, hit saying 5. But you're the only ones in chat, chatting away. Because I was just about to go off. Because there was nobody here. I don't know. It's maybe because I'm doing it on a Tuesday night instead of a Friday night. But it used to be on a Tuesday night. Yeah. But if they're not getting notifications, then nobody will ken. Because I don't think James is on my own personal profile on Facebook. And unless he checks the group or the page, he probably wouldn't have kent. So you heard anybody else going to the expo, Deke? Yeah, probably does. Near that, but it's not as if I go and watch YouTube videos or that. Just have to wait till I get there and see who's all at the hotel. Yeah, so far. Hi Susan. So what you've been up to? I've been busy today getting stuff ready for going away. It'll be the same in the morning. Also got the accountant to go to work, rubbing more work. Yeah, that's normal for me. Work. Because the time I get home, get washed, get my tea on and eat it, it's usually about 7:30, 8 o'clock. And that's about time to go back to bed to get up the next again day for work. So this week's been not too bad. We still get a wee bit longer away. Shopping. What's that when it's at home? Yeah, I have to remember I'm off memory cards. Yeah, that or nothing will be getting recorded. And I've only got the one case. Did you buy anything nice, Susan, when you were shopping? Looking in window, wishing I was loaded. We all wish we were loaded. I can't mind what way this goes. That way. What I should have done first was checked it and deleted it. Windy's eye. I tell what you meant. Which means I have to take this with me too so I can transfer the files across when I find the right slot for it. So one place I've never been shopping is Stirling. Go that way to get socks. Let's see what's on this. Reviews, so I can just get formatted. I kind of will get formatted and everything will get deleted. This thing shut down on me too. Yeah, I've been at a night out in Livingston many years ago. I hardly ever go shopping. If I want something, I'll get it online. So I've got the SD card inside it now. Try and put this back in here again. Nah, there's not many decent vapes coming out though, Susan. I couldn't even tell the last time I was actually at Livingston. Kirkcaldy, there's nothing much here apart from the retail park. The one that's been... when did my car last get serviced? About a year ago. If I was at Dove Fairmont going with us inside the shopping centre, would have been about a year ago. Yeah. I'm not really one fish shot of me. I just no interest in it. I can you have to buy stuff, but you can buy it online. Where's the other one? Try to think of the retail park out of Edinburgh. Maybe a couple of years if I've been there too. I can't mind the name of it. No, it's not St James's. It's the other end. Fort Kinnaird. Not been there for ages. What's happening in Manchester, Susan? There's not much at Straighton, is there? No, not really. Night TK Max, Mat1, if it's still there. SCS, Boots. Typical. TK Maxx, Watch Direct next. You've got, can't even read that for trees. Another Mattress Place. The Works, Greg's, Card Factory. So there's not actually much in there. I've not been to LA, but I can't there isn't much at it. Alright, so I take it you're staying there a night in each of them. So a night in Blackpool, a night in Manchester. So you're not giving yourself much time in Manchester then? Are you back, Deke? Hi, Freerider. Aye, so where's mine's in, Deke? That's not too bad then. Freerider, I've still got your parcel for you. Just have to pay the shipping. And it is Doris E. The VMate E. And the Drag 3. That's been said months ago you won them. And there is a way to pay the shipping without actually having PayPal. I've no crackers. What have I got? I've got breadsticks and chocolate spread, so I'll maybe have that after this. Or I'll have some tutti frutti ice cream. don't know what it tastes like yet, 'cause I've not tried it. I noticed it in Fan Foods on Sunday. So I had to get to try it. I've eaten too much today. I had a half pack of biscuits this afternoon for my lunch. And that was with 2 bacon rolls at the same time. You have been working today, DK. That's how you hardly eat anything. You're never too busy to eat. You can be doing something and have a sandwich in your hand. Even if it's a Kunsel sandwich. What's wrong, Susan? Of course you can. I even go about Vape in new houses. It's been complete. And there's no need for me to be in them, but if it's raining, that's where I'll go. Dive into one that's finished, especially in the winter months, because then you get a heat when you're inside them, because obviously they had the heating on. No, they didn't worry at where I'm working. Because even the site agents do it too. Still saying there's 5 watching. Don't know if Freerider's still here or if he's disappeared again. And that's my heating just kicked in. Because I can hear the pipes expanding a wee bit. So what you had to eat today then, Susan? Yeah, I'm taking it free riders away. There's no comment there. None of yous are chatting now. Yous all away. I've had what? I forget, I have to refresh it to see how many thumbs up I've got. Got the same one there. And there. It doesn't tell me. Toast Subway salad, mince and tatties. No, I had that for a while. Minced tatties and a Yorkshire pudding. You put the mince and the tatties inside the Yorkshire pudding. And you're still cutting cheese. So where's mine's Dick? See, usually with crackers I use Philadelphia cheese. Just spread it on. The only time I cut cheese is if I'm just eating the cheese itself. Just cut a big chunk off and just chew on it. Nah, I think the block cheese makes it too dry. That's why I use the Philadelphia to get a wee bit moisture towards it. So it's not dry. If I had to use block cheese, I'd have to put butter on it and then put cheese on top. Susan will be going away again because we're talking about food. See, what did I tell you? Susan's gone away because we're talking about food. No bother, Susan. Take care and speak to you soon. I usually just put a big slab of Philadelphia on it. It's not very good then if you don't like it. What else is there you could hear on it? Because obviously there is other makes. And there's all different flavours. Because can you get garlic and herb? What's the other one in the tube? Oh, starts Prim. Is it Primola? Yeah, you got cheese triangles as well. Reject. Primola. I used to put that on it. The cheese and ham. But I'll only get that Philadelphia when it's on offer. Because the one I just finished yesterday was Big Tub. I think it was on sale for about £2, and the wee one was about £2.10. So I was like, I'll hear that. Picked it up, went back and got some crackers for it. As for the chocolate spread, it's only £1, so it's not too bad. You can get that for Fan Foods or Iceland. And you just get breadsticks and dip it into it. Should actually try that once, eh? And chocolate spread on the cracker. Some cereal at this time of night. That's a morning thing. Nah, it doesn't. Cereals are definitely for me morning. Usually if I have something at this time it'll be pot noodles, super noodles, something like that. If I've already had my dessert, if I have dessert. I've got a cheesecake in the freezer that's been there for about 3 weeks now. Because I keep forgetting about it. Don't know where it's had that one, but I've not tried that. The only ones zero I eat with anything in it, it's usually just fruit and nut. I can't mind the right name yet. If I can find it. That is. Bit of fruit and nut in it. It gives you every single thing that has fruit or a nut in it. And it didn't even show me. That still didn't show me. I think they need to update their website. Try again. This is shocking, this. Can't even find what you're looking for. I went past it. No, I still can't find it. Yeah, probably. I can't even mind to make it. That's the worst part of it. It's no fruit and nut, it's fruit and fibre. That's the one. Where did I get nuts for? I don't know. Yeah, so I've got that. How do I eat it though? 9 times out of 10 it just gets chucked. Got to date. Like a bottle of cola that there's under the stair, but it wasn't in sight. It expired in 2024 because I forgot it was there. Yeah, I'm fussy at times. Depends what it is. If I'll get some or not. Like last week, I got some liver and bacon. Still not tried it. Because it's been years since I had liver. I got talking about it at work. It was like, I'm positive I've seen that. So when I seen it again, I got it. What about you? You like liver? Deek? Take it that's a nut. It's got a unique taste to it. That's one thing I have to say. If you want to remember. It's definitely got a unique taste. Well, the one that I've got's a bell in the bag, because liver, bacon and a gravy. So you just boil the bag. Other than that, I couldn't tell you how to cook it. Thought it was my dad that made it. I've had 4 thumbs up. But yeah, I thought I'd get a bash. So I'll just have to wait and see how it tastes like when I try it. So it'll have to be probably a Sunday night. That I hate. Just so I can, if I didn't like it, I've still got time to make something else without it being too late in the night. Because I wouldn't want to make it after work. Because I can't, if I didn't like it, I'd be stuck with eating super noodles or a pot noodle for my tea, and that's not filling enough for me. Because I'll hate the liver and I'll make mashed potatoes. Oh, I'm not doing that. It only takes, 30 minutes to boil it in a pot. It's in a bag, frozen, with the bacon and the gravy. You just put in probably a hot pan of water, and then simmer it or boil it for so long. Probably 20-30 minutes. Yeah, it would be ready. But that's a lot of time cooking when it doesn't have to be. Because I'm reckoning the box that it came in is about the size of that. And putting into the slow cooker would just be a waste of time for the size of it. Different if it was fresh and there was quite a few, then aye, slow cooker. Yeah, but my slow cooker isn't wee, my slow cooker's big. When I do anything in the slow cooker I get about 4 or 5 meals out of it. Making steak pie. Nah, I had that last night. A top crust steak pie. All to myself. 2-person one. Put it on the plate and it fills the plate. You have to slide it off the plate a wee bit to get the toys on it. Onto the plate. And I've no room for veg. And my plates are not that wee. I just put on low. Usually when I use the slow cooker I do it on a Sunday. Put it on Sunday morning. It's ready for tea time and all the extras get split up into containers and frozen once it cools. And then that's meal prep's done. It's just a case of mine to peel it out the night before I'm going to hit. And depending on what it is, I have to make sure I've got the Yorkshire pudding in as well. No, I don't know. I use it once and I boil them in. The only kitchen gadget that I've got that I use all the time is the air fryer and my mixer every fortnight to make my bread. The weekend there I made rolls for my bacon rolls. Tell you what I'm looking for an old cookbook. One for the 80s. Yeah, air fryer gets used all the time. The only time I didn't use that's when I'm making totties. Probably Deek. But I'm not really one for going into charity shops. I hardly go to shops to go to a charity shop. Kind of one up at the square hits open when I'm at work, so I've got no chance of getting to hit. In fact, I'll have to check see if it's open in the morning, because I've got some stuff down there for it to go to the charity shop. And I'm just going to chuck my PlayStation games in there too, even although it's not been opened. just less things that I have to chuck it. And I don't know what I'm doing with my Tissimo yet. If I'm going to keep it or give it away. Because I hardly use it. It was good for when I was in here all the time, but obviously as times went on I've less and less in here. Nah, I haven't even got a 4. I haven't even got any. See, I move anything, it's something falls in here. What have I got? Metal Gear Solid 4 for PlayStation 3. That was the last one I had, was a PlayStation 3. Gran Turismo 5, again PlayStation 3. Possibly I showed you these all before. Turning Point. This hasn't even been opened yet. Conflict. Still got the wrapper on it. It's actually hard to see, but you see you see the PlayStation going along it. And Grand Theft Auto 4, still in the bag that I bought it in. So there, 2 that's not even been used that I've got. And since I've not got a PlayStation, pointless them being there. Hence the reason I'm going to get rid of them. Just didn't have time for them now to play games. Yeah, I even had a Wii at one point as well. Because I had PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, the Wii. And I got rid of them all. I don't know where the games were when I got rid of the PlayStation 3. Because it would have been going away with it. But it happens. Never had it, the Switch. That's one thing I could safely say I never had. Gone back I had the Atari, the Mega Drive, the Amstrad 464 computer. What else was there? And then I had one of the wee 16-in-1 games sort of things, where the controller was connected to the actual console. Never had an Xbox neither. Yeah, I was going back in time anyway. I bet you it is. See, when I was a being real, I had two tellies. We had one upstairs, one downstairs. And obviously the one upstairs was a wee portable telly. But bairns don't ken how good they've got it nowadays. Again, but they didn't have to stand up to go and change channels or anything. I bet you have. If it's all connected to the telly downstairs, fire stick. And the same upstairs, fire stick, and that's it. But yeah. Be the same way I move this desk downstairs. I'll have to get rid of a monitor. I'm not got enough room. Well, maybe get one there, one there, one there. So the one at the back will get put to the side. Because the desk I'm using now is an L shape. But if I ever have to change it, then I'll be losing a monitor. Nah, I've not even got a soundbar. Nah. Couldn't be dealing with all that nowadays. See, she's got my Zen telly. And here I'm all connected to the one telly. Because tellies nowadays say 3-4 HDMI ports on them. Yeah, you just have to get a bigger telly for the living room and give them that telly then. Aye, you definitely need to do that. Get yourself a new telly for the living room and give him that one. And then you can't ask to get onto the telly in the living room. Because you just tell me he's got the big telly, use it. Because that's what I do. Anytime any of my tellies go, I get a new one for the living room and put the living room one in the bedroom if it's the bedroom one that's away. Obviously if it's the living room one that's away, then I get another one for the living room. I couldn't even tell you the size mine is in the living room. It's either a 65 or a 70. And then the bedroom's got either a 60 or a 65. I kind of got, in fact I've still got it, I had a 50 inch sitting in the living room at the back of the couch, which was an old one. I can't mind if I've still got it or not though. Yeah, this has to be a good 10-year-old at least, maybe even older, because it's about beyond thick. It's not like one of the slimline ones. But I've noticed my telly in the bedroom's missing 3 pixels, so I ken it's about ready to go. It is heavy, that's how I ken it's an old telly. What make is it? Iowa, but I've no remote control for it. Or I've not come across a remote control for it yet. So, yeah. Fun and games with it. Yeah, what you did, because you get why the parents who chuck something at a telly, so you have to replace it, and then you replace the living room one anyway. That's the easiest way to get a new telly, especially with home burns. Just tell me I'll give him a fiver or something if he does it. I wouldn't go through house insurance for it. But you just say I'll give you a fiver or a tenner or something if you do it, but you can't say that you've done it. Do it at Christmas time with Elf with the Shelf, or Elf on the Shelf. Must have been him that done it. Oh, I've got the hiccups. Yeah, but you just make sure it's not him that you get to do it. Just have to make sure it's one of the other ones. There's always ways around about things. Yeah. Yeah, he was get one of them, eh? Time is at 9:45. I'm going to go because I'm going down for my ice cream. Yeah, because that's an hour and 45 I've been on this. Is it? That doesn't tell me. That's not even tell me. Again, there is a bit that tells me how long I've been gone for. I just can't find it. If I just see it on banana. No. I wouldn't be ignorant and eat whilst I'm live. I couldn't. That would just be so wrong. Imagine me sitting here stuffing my face whilst I'm live. Noon 46 I've been on for. That's you though, Deek. I'm no ignorant like you. Different if this was a food blog channel sort of thing. And yeah, you would obviously try food and whatnot and see what it's like. But on a vape channel, nah. I'm not that bad. Yeah. New idea for you, yeah. What not to eat if you're trying to lose weight. That would be me. Review biscuits. Nah. Well, see the chocolate oaties that I got used to buy to get a healthy postie or something. You wouldn't guess how much they are now to buy. Can't mind if you remember the price they were. I think they were about 78 pence or something when I got used to get them. You're not far off it. Now the normal ones have went up by pennies, but the chocolate ones has went up to £1.48. That is shocking, like. So it's like doubled in price just about in what, a year and a half? Because I went up to 124 I think it was, and then obviously it went up again to 148. It's the same with the same size of packet. Their ice cream, like their cookie dough and that, it went for was it £1.98 to about £3. Hence the reason I started going to Farm Foods to get some stuff. Because some of their stuff is cheaper than going to like Asda's and that, the big supermarkets. But hey ho, that's how it goes. Just means I've got more shops to go into. When I go to do my shopping, because instead of it being 3, it's now 4. Well, I used to just do the Food Warehouse, Lidl and Asda's. Now it's the Food Warehouse, Farm Foods, Lidl and Asda's. And luckily the Food Warehouse, Farm Food and Lidl's is all sort of within the same area, and it's a wee bit, about what, 2-minute drive down the road to Asda's. That's like going with us. If I go to Kirkcaldy, you've got the Food Warehouse, Lidl doing the prom, and then you've got Asda's away up in the industrial estate. And plus the fuel's dearer at Kirkcaldy than it is at Glenrothes. What am I searching for? There. Let's see if it's on this one. Oh, there we go. Right, let me see if I can show this. Yeah. Right. Cheapest one in Glenrothes is there. 153.7, 186.7. For Kirkcaldy, you're talking Morrison's at 155.9 and 189.9. Dunfermline, as does 156.7 and 190.7. And obviously the dearest one's Kinross Services and the Bobby service station. Look at price difference. 168.9 and 202.9. That's a big difference, like, between the cheapest and the dearest. And that was done on the 4th of May. It is, it's a big rip off. But what can we do about it? Nothing much. That's how BP doubled their profits. Because they're just ripping us off. But in saying that, I'm actually not too bad. Because I spend, what, maybe about £20, £30 a week on electric. And then I'm only about, what, £20 for fuel a week. So I'm not too bad. Because going to work in the mornings I get what, 15 miles using petrol. Coming home it's about 9-10 miles of petrol, so it's not too bad. I wish my car lasted that long. When I had the old car, I was about £60-70 to fill it, and come every week I had to fill it because it was doing past quarter tank, and that was for fuel all the way. But that's doing like 500 miles a week. So I'm going to feel it this weekend though, because I can't see my wee pitiful 30 miles of electric getting me all the way down there and all the way back. So I'll definitely be using loads of fuel. I've gone into the habit of going in every week and just filling it up, so I'll just keep doing that unless I've not actually used any. But I can't see that ever happening unless I get a job close by where I can run the car just on electric, which would be going off this Kirkcaldy or Dunfermline, because that's about as far as I get there and back. It says it's 39 miles on a straight road, probably in eco mode, but when you're going up hills all the time it just uses up the electric. Right, anyway, I'm gonna go and get ice cream, or just say a cuppa. Yeah, just like everything else ODQ, because we use the batteries, and how many do you hear of them going on fire? How many vapes? Not many. So I'm thinking it's just a bad battery that's been in the battery pack. As soon as one go, it would just be a chain reaction and joggle. Because my last car was a mild hybrid, which obviously had a battery pack. The one I've got new is a plug-in hybrid, so obviously has got a battery pack. But yeah, so far so good. Touch wood. I don't think it's overcharging. I think it's just been a bad battery that's been put in the pack. I think I've only actually had one bad battery out of every battery that I've bought. And obviously I got it replaced. I can't see them getting over cheers, because usually once it hits 100% it cuts off anyway. And just like your battery chargers for your vapes. Right, anyway, that's 10 o'clock now. I'm gone. So thanks Dee for coming in and chatting away, and everybody else that did come in and go away again. Thank you. If you're watching the replay, come on to a live show, contribute to our chat. You just have to keep an eye on my Facebook group and page for notifications. It's usually about 6 o'clockish when I post it to say I'm coming live, usually. So yeah, I'll try and get one done after Expo. I'll try. Just depends how much footage I take and how long it takes to edit it, etc. So you'll just have to keep an eye out. So as always, stay safe. Bye just now.